Boom. Redemption for last map. Yeah, Balthus took care of the Alfrics like nothing. Okay. Oh, that was easy.
It is finished.
It is.
Well done, everyone. Because of you, her restless soul has finally found peace.
What do you mean, finally?
Professor, I imagine you have much on your mind.
I mean, if you want to talk to me, you know, it is my mother. Yes.
I was there the day she brought you forth into this world. Citri had always been frail. Giving birth proved to be too much for her in the end.
I mean, honestly, I can believe that. From everything I've heard about her up until this point, she did seem sickly, so...
On that fated day, it looked as though neither of you would survive. In those final moments, she spoke.
What?
Saying, "My heart, give it to my child."
What? But Rhea, you...
The crest stone of the progenitor god dwells within your professor.
I should have... Didn't I say that? I said that theory a while ago, but I forgot about it, so it doesn't count. Well, I guess it kind of counts. I had that idea, but I wasn't currently... I was focused on Edelgard for about, what, 6 months now?
After I battled with Nemesis as Saint Seros, I reclaimed the heart of Sothis. I wanted to use that heart to resurrect her. Even though I had to do some questionable things to achieve that goal, I wished to see Sothis, my mother, once more.
Okay, that might be where Edelgard lies. What do you mean? Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter for this route. Like, Rhea's gonna die soon. But...
Yes. I believed that if I could resurrect my mother, I could regain all that had been lost.
Well, I don't blame you if... From what it seems like, Sothis... But why... Something still isn't adding up, though. You told me that Sothis is... My mother's heart gave me life?
That is correct. The heart that lies within your chest is none other than hers.
Oh my gosh, it is Sothis. It has to be, right?
It was the only way that you could be saved.
Cause unless I have two hearts in me.
But Citri loved others, much as a human might. And I loved her in return.
Well, why wasn't she buried?
Citri looked upon me as though I was her mother. And I wished for her to have a bright future.
But Rhea, what you're talking about, something isn't adding up here. Either A, I have two hearts. No, okay, she can't be Sothis. Or can she? Like, not Sothis' original form, maybe the attempt of the chalice? And that would make sense of why Alfric was so intent on bringing her back. Or she was just a person born with the crest of flames.
I would not have her buried in the cold, dark soil. Prior to her funeral, I arranged for a fake burial. Afterward, I brought her body to Abyss, where I would sometimes visit her.
Well, that's kind of selfish, don't you think?
I never thought that anyone, especially Elfric, would find her. I did not expect for such a tragedy to ensue.
Would you say that this is kind of your fault?
Boss, there's something you gotta tell me. Was Elfric really just using us all that time?
How should I know? I mean, he always acted that way around me. Like we were a means to an end.
Yeah, and even if he wasn't, like, the way he described you at the end...
But the church records indicate he founded the Ashen Wolf House 15 years ago. You mentioned he found Citri 10 years ago, so it seems he really did mean well, at first.
What's done is done. He's gone, and we're here. That's what matters now.
Yeah, I mean, it goes back to that question where I was like, Darth Vader, you know, do you remember him as Anakin or do you remember him as Vader? Or do you remember him as both, you know?
You're always so quick to adapt to change, Happy. I should follow your example.
Well, yeah, from what she's been through, it sounds like she's been through a lot of betrayals. I can relate, Happy.
Yeah, you always get to the heart of things quickly. Right then, I've got a lot to take care of now. I need to fill the church in on all the details about how things actually played out. And with my people freed from the monastery prison, they'll need to be accounted for.
Yeah.
Good luck with that whole mess. I'll be rooting for you from afar.
Oh, you're not gonna help?
Surely you'll let us know if there is any way at all we can help. We'd be just thrilled.
Hell, if you want, your people can be my people. I could use some good mercenaries to watch my back.
Yeah, you really could.
Enough already. I get it.
It's no less than you deserve.
Yeah, to be fair, that I can agree with.
What you have sown, now you shall reap.
You made your bed, now shut up about it, pal.
Anyway, what do you figure will happen to Abyss? The church will want to step in, no doubt.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
You got me. After everything that's happened, things can't stay the same.
But Rhea kind of owes you all, because like I said, I feel like this is like 70% her fault.
The church will probably assign an official to oversee things. Hopefully whoever they choose knows how to get along with Abyssians well.
Let's worry about all that some other time, yeah? I could really use a tall drink and a long sleep.
I mean, could I be over it? Well, no, I've already got my own class. But no, they're my students, like I said.
I'm with you. I hurt in places I didn't even know could hurt.
Fair.
It has been a terribly long night indeed. One I won't ever forget.
Huh!
A terribly long night, but a beautiful morning.
Now that's a nice picture.
You mean to say that you are disbanding us?
Say what?
Yes. After speaking with the cardinals, my decision is final.
What's that mean?
The Ashen Wolf House was originally established for youths who are in need of the church's protection. Somewhere along the way, that intent was corrupted, and it ultimately became a cage for you.
Yeah, that is true.
The Ashen Wolves are officially disbanded. You can consider this a graduation of sorts.
Well, I suppose. That's... No comment on that.
You can doll this up by calling it graduating, but you're the one who sent me to Abyss to begin with.
Yeah?
Now you waltz in here and tell us to just go live our lives as if none of this ever happened?
That's fair, Happy.
You may continue living in Abyss, of course. Abyss will always be a refuge for those who need it most. Your chains have been unbound. You are free to live as you wish now.
You ask me, this feels like good timing. This sounds pretty alright, Rhea.
I suppose it's alright.
After all I have been through, I must say I feel immense gratitude at the prospect of living freely.
So what do you want to do? Go back home?
You're just going to let me go? While I was working with the church, I still did some unsavory things.
Yeah, Yuri's the one I was kind of questioning. I was like, he still did kill those people, even if, you know, it was a setup.
You have already been judged for your transgressions, Yuri.
Not that I'm saying, you know, he should... You know, that's a complicated situation. I'm just saying I would have assumed that Rhea would say, you know, death to you or something like that. She's actually being very, reasonable right now.
You have slain the undeserving. The weight of that is yours to bear.
That's fair.
You have time to contemplate your actions now. That is punishment enough.
Who are you and what have you done with the blood-hungry Rhea?
What's with the woe is me act? She's saying you're a free man.
True enough. It's up to me to determine how I'll live my life now. How I'll make up for what I've done.
This is why I ask again, like, did Rhea need to be taken down? Like, where is Edelgard when this is going on? And why I keep asking her, why did she feel the need? Like, what was the like, tipping
You made
point?
up your mind quickly, despite having ample time to think it through.
Well, to be fair, it didn't involve her, but I would have liked her to have seen that and wanted her input. You know, if I did choose Edelgard as my house leader, you know, I'd ask her about stuff like that. Anyways.
Someone of my many talents must make decisions in short order. I'm in high demand after all.
Oh, really? Well, no, I can't even say that. I can't even say that. So many maps, Constance was crucial.
The Ferdiad Royal School of Sorcery demands my presence post-haste. How could I deny them?
Oh, really? And she has a support with which Blue Lion? Is it Ingrid? I forgot. I feel like it was maybe I don't know.
Soon, the name Nouvelle shall be renowned all throughout the Imperial capital. Prepare yourselves.
Didn't you already attend that school?
Oh.
Leaving and going back seems... well, good luck with that.
I mean, she should ace it.
Maybe I'll try to see my family again.
Do you know where they are?
It's been forever, but now seems like as good a time as any to do that. The whole thing might be a drag, though, so maybe I'll come straight back to Abyss.
I think yeah. Yep. I'll find a way to hit it big. Make tons of money.
Right. Well, you can join my class. You know, you'll be well paid, I guess.
It's about time the indebted king of grappling finally paid down all those damn debts.
Don't do it by gambling.
You could
always
ask my brother to help you out. Seems like a good way to go, really.
Yeah, tell your brother this. I'll pay him 1,000,000 gold if he comes out just for me to see him once, and then he can give that gold to you, or half of it to you.
Borrow from Holst? That's a hard no. Wouldn't dare to trouble my best pal like that.
Because he doesn't exist, so you can't borrow from somebody who doesn't exist.
That's enough about me. What are you going to do now, boss?
Yeah, Yuri.
Who knows? For now, I'll take some time to think. My main concern at this point is taking care of my people back in my hometown.
You mean you'll continue your former line of work?
No need to beat around the bush. And yeah, that's the plan. It's what I'm best at.
Interesting. Ash mentioned that. Now, knowing what I know about him.
But I can approach things differently now. Change how I live. Find ways to thrive in peace, you know?
Makes sense to me. I wish you all the best.
Thanks, friend. Right back at you. We both deserve to live our lives freely.
I am very surprised at Yuri's supports, though. Like, I feel like he would have had... I feel like some of them would have been different than others, but, I mean, they had to have chosen the ones they chose for a reason. But to be frank, I'm like, why does Baltus have one with, like, Cynthia of all people? I feel like that's just favoritism. Not that I'm complaining at all, but, you know, I'm just saying, like, why not Raph or, you know, somebody in that category?
I may end up back home after all this, but I worry about how my rogues here would fare without a boss.
Yeah.
Always worrying about everyone but yourself. Stop with that already, yeah?
I'll look after Abyss.
There you go, being cute again.
Well, I always plan to. I mean, you guys, well, actually, technically, you owe me a lot, but all the saying, you know, I care about you all very much, and the people there.
Though I'm certain if you're around, Abyss and everyone in it will be just fine.
Though I honestly feel like Rhea won't touch it. Like, Rhea's an interesting case. Like, I feel like there's no way Edelgard would start a war without a good reason. We're waiting on that.
We'll keep an eye on Abyss as well. Isn't that right, you two?
Edelgard, you know darn well you ain't finna be here for that long.
Absolutely. That place is a treasure trove of secrets. Just try to keep me away.
That's fair.
I trust your motives are not all so selfish, Claude. And yes, we promise to protect Abyss in your absence.
Well, you know, motivation is key in this case. I appreciate his honesty, but it's actually, I feel like he's being half honest too. That's his style.
Boss! You can't just leave us high and dry like this. Where will we go? What will we do?
It's interesting they got an assassin asking that question.
I should have known. Humans are adaptable creatures. They'll sort it out just fine.
Relax, will ya? We all know Yuri's not the type to abandon his pals.
Yeah, he'll be back.
He's a guy who always turns up when he's needed. Hell, we should all be taking notes from him.
The world's a dreary place. We could all use a little help now and again.
That's true.
As long as we're all here for each other as true friends, we can live our lives to the fullest.
Friends. I wonder.
You heard me. You're all my friends. You matter. You always will.
I'll hold you to that. And that makes this all the more tragic, Yuri, because 3 of your friends are about to go to war.
That seems like a good note to end on.
Sure does. Get you later, pals. I mean, friends.
Pals works. I get that. That's the same thing in my book, man.
With that, I bid you farewell.
Well, actually, it depends on the context.
And so it is. Until next time, friend.
Yo, what is with these? Taking pictures of that too. Both. There we go. This has got to be the end then. Until next time, you all have no idea what's in store. The end. That's a good note to end off on. Yo, the 6th map I could have completed, alright? Just time. I even came up with a way, if I didn't mention it. Have Yuri go in early and switch places with me. Well, have Yuri tank the meteors, which is a relic as well. Then we go in. I strike Alfric. And since Alfred can't move and he only has a magic of range of 2, Yuri does his swap, gets out, and then we wash, rinse, and repeat till it's done. So, alright. This time it's a good note to be back. Okay. DLC supplies in the main story. Quests have been added in the main story. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, no. Wait, yeah, continue. Let's see that then, shall we? Shoot. I think we might have to go. Is there any way, Alright, here we go. Let's see. Sothis. I got no clue. Because Rhea went under a false name. Is this it? Oh, no, it's... Huh? What? What? You get the Chalice of Beginnings? Huh. I mean, should we? Should we? I mean, that just seems... Oh my goodness, that's good stuff. Well, alright. For now, I won't be able to use it for next battle, I'm just now realizing. I've already finished the month. So, before I can use any of this stuff, before I can recruit the Ashen Wolves to my house proper, we have something up on the map. But after what I just did, I no longer fear it. So, with that being said, the next episode, we're done with the DLC, so we'll return to the Blue Lions, and we have a rematch with a certain foe who started my fear of beasts. So, with that being said, well, actually, first off, I should say, question of the day, because I know this is the end. What were your thoughts on the DLC? The Ashen Wolves arc, you know, in general. Me personally, I thought it was a good addition. And one that really seems to benefit you if you haven't played all the routes, right? Well, maybe it just warms your heart if you've played all 3 routes and seeing them fight each other, you know, to see Edelgard, Dimitri, and Claude working on the same team. That was nice because, you know, we can't get that otherwise. And we got 4 more units that we can recruit. And they also add a new map, and I'm hoping, I'm not sure if this is the case, but Happy and Constance, they don't have their relics, right? Every other person that has a relic, they have an item that, you know, works with their crest. But Happy and Constance don't. So I'm hoping that either there's a paralog that's involved. Well, yeah, that there's a paralog that's involved. Either 1 or 2, or if you recruit them, they can get their relics. Or heck, maybe all 4. No, all 4 I don't think would make too much sense because we have to do the DLC in order to recruit them. So we would know that Baltus and Yuri have theirs. Even so, I can't. Why give them a crest if they're not gonna have relics? You know, I take it more because when I recruited Happy, oh, I'll go there real quick. All right, so yeah, last thing, roster. Let's take a look at the team. I haven't seen them in. Well, we'll just do this. Happy, currently not in my house, but I still have her. And Happy, she comes with heal, you know? In the DLC, they wouldn't allow Happy or Constance to be able to heal. And they might be some of the best healers, you know? And they just gave it to Baltus and Yuri. So it was very designed to, you know, where you could only do certain things. But now her opportunities are immense. Which now that I think about it, I would like her. And that crew, man, Dimitri, Ash, and me. But it would, oh, her crest shows up. Did it not before? I don't remember. But, wait, occasionally does not consume a use for recovery magic? No, this is bogus. Why couldn't Happy heal? Why couldn't Happy heal? Like, her crest literally couldn't activate without that. Okay, but yeah, that's even more proves my point. So I feel like she's gotta have her relic, you know, and they just didn't give it to us because it would make the DLC a lot easier. And, you know, to give us some paralogs so we can see how they got their relics. Because Yuri and Baltus already have theirs, you know, might as well see how they get theirs. So, but I mean, if they don't, then okay. But you know, I would like them to, but Parallax haven't even started yet, so we got some time. But yeah, with that said, once again, let me know what you all thought about the DLC down in the comments below. With it added, did you think it should have been more or less? Did you like the story, not like the story? And with that said, I should finish speaking. I loved how we saw my mother fully. Like, her face, her name, what she was like. And it makes me really understand that my father is my father. It's just, we don't look anything alike, but that is definitely my father. So, with that said, this has been Blade. Oh, and it makes me wonder about Sothis. It makes me really wonder what Sothis' relationship is. Though she is us, so it's interesting. It's interesting, but this has been Blade. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.